girls match. Less furniture, less weapons. They were also in the ring less. They finally got in the ring to do spots with the chairs that the girls already did, hitting each other. The people I don't like on these shows. And I don't know, you would think just by accident, they would figure out a way not to screw these matches up. Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton, two of the best workers in the business. They're grown adult men. They look like stars. They are stars. Orton's been on top for fucking 20 years. Drew McIntyre, as we've said, has really been the guy penalized by the no fan thing because he's had a great push and would have gotten over. He's worked his ass off. These are the two guys, if you were going to have a cage match, you would probably, on this modern roster, you'd want to have these two guys having it. If they could get a little blood, by the way, 3 matches in a row, Drew McIntyre bled from the mouth, and we'll get to that. But it's... Remember when they had Hell in a Cell matches up until the past few years ago? Didn't most of the match actually kind of take place in the ring? And then they would go outside as the garnish, and yes, I know Taker and Cactus went up to the roof, and now that that's been done, unless you can figure out a way to levitate off or a helicopter can come down and fucking
hang on just a second, I gotta
take off, you shouldn't be on the roof anymore. But the third cage match, you had 2 grown adult men, the top guys, battling for one of the world titles, and they had less weapons than in the girls match. Less furniture, less weapons. They were also in the ring less. They finally got in the ring to do spots with the chairs that the girls already did, hitting each other. Now I know why Luthez wouldn't work shows with the girls and the midgets. One of the girls or the midgets would do the Thez press, and Lute'd be pissed. But that's the thing. Here's the 2 top guys in the company in a cage match, hitting each other with chairs, and we saw girls doing that an hour and a half ago. And then they did multiple spots with the steps, still outside the ring. I actually, at this point, I fast-forwarded to see when they'd get back in the ring. And in a couple minutes they did, and it got better. You actually had 2 of the most talented guys in the business taking bumps and doing moves on the stage instead of in the orchestra pit. And then McIntyre made a big fucking comeback. On the floor. Nice looking bump, right? Nice looking.
I'm not a breather.
Can you imagine what a pop that would have gotten?
I just started this game and you already want a breather.
Gone out and done the shit on the floor instead of starting up the fucking floor. Oh, and by the way, I forgot.
Oh well, shit, we're not that far away then.
Do you remember that?
That's the case.
Drew McIntyre makes his entrance. He's standing looking at the cage, and the floor camera's got the shot of him. And one of the cable pullers for the cameraman, for the other floor cameraman, in the background, takes his fucking. He's got a hat and a mask on. He peels the hat off, and the floor camera instantly zoomed in on Orton so you could see him take the mask off, which blew the fucking whole point of the thing. You didn't know that it was Orton until he took the mask off, and they blew the fucking zoom. They went too early. Did you see the package before the match? Actually, I think I was at a fast-forwarding point through that also. Apparently something we...
Where? Oh, back here.
On
Jesus.
Yep.
Night goggles. Oh, God. And shut off the lights so that even the cameraman who was in there couldn't see what happened. Oh, hell. And he laid everyone out, put the lights back on.
Imperials above us!
Thanks.
Where? Oh, there they are.
Don't do anything like it. Soon to you.
opening.
Everything cool? No problems here. None the worse for wear.
Then Orton climbs to the top of the cage. Why? I dare you to come up here, and McIntyre did. Why? Why would you climb a cage if the guy already on top of the cage is fucking mad at you? Because there's no way if he's not gonna let you, you're gonna get over the edge of the cage.
Damn it, I was hoping to get on the top.
So
Oh,
they
oh,
climb
I
up
almost
to the
did.
top of the cage, but neither one of these guys. I wrote this at the time before there was a bump. Neither one of these guys is taking the cactus bump.
Really? Damn. Where's the gambits when you need them?
Like this much trouble.
Doesn't look good.
Let's not get ourselves away. The Empire's
What's the idea?
apologies.
Commentary on was the match between the Samoans. Samoa Joe says this is too much. You think.
God!
Enough talk. Time to
Keep me left alone for 5 minutes just to find this fucking stone.
Agnes! Hello, Mr. Nice Guy! Okay!
Not just give up on this fucking stone. 'Cause I guarantee you, I keep looking around for this motherfucking longer, it's just gonna make me go into another battle.
That was a close one.
Too close for comfort. I'm comfortable just being alive.
There's no incentive, okay? Let's have a snail mate. You go up there and I'll be here in the ring and we'll see what happens. We'll bring this pay-per-view to a halt.
Let me look this damn shit up. God.
This whole event.
It's gotta be every Final Fantasy game. It's gonna be some crap you gotta look up.
I don't listen. It's always this, it sounds the same kind of thing. And I like Samoa Joe. He's alright. Michael Cole may be the most counterproductive commentator in wrestling history. And what I mean is, I think he takes away from every broadcast. His style is so fake. And you could say whatever you want about every other commentator in wrestling. Ian Riccoboni and Caprice Coleman, fantastic. They seem genuine. Jim Ross is not what he used to be, but he seems like a real guy. Excalibur's goofy, but he doesn't just talk to the people at home like they're children. He talks to the people at home like they're marks in their basement, but at least they're adult marks. Michael Cole is so counterproductive. Everything he says comes across as forced and disingenuous. I think Corey Graves would be a lot better. In fact, he was in NXT. I was going to say, I'm not a big Corey Graves fan, but he'd be a lot better if he wasn't sitting next to Michael Cole.
Oh,
And everyone
okay.
Michael Cole trains talks in that same fake way. It makes you tune out the commentators. It makes you not want to hear the commentators. He's just yelling at you the whole match like you're a child. I don't like him as a commentator in general.
Thing I need now.
See, I knew it was gonna do it. I knew it was gonna fucking put me into another battle. I just fucking knew it. I told you I can't be left alone for 5 minutes. Just look at it. See, look, it's already trying to get me to another battle.
Kevin Dunn's another asshole.
No, I'm not initiating that. Fuck you. I'm trying to find this goddamn stone.
Tell me that the fine, upstanding wrestling fan that is Kevin Dunn, you're trying to tell me that fucking Beaver is an asshole. I take issue with that, sir. I can't wait for WWE to be sold. If there are going to be widespread changes in that company. I really can't. It is lost at sea right now. You can say whatever you want about AEW. Every time we go from AEW's awfulness.
So these are Imperials.
Dinner, debonair, douchebag garbage. Never any excuse for that. But every time we go from their awfulness and their broadcast, and the amateur hour that's on their show, to what is supposed to be the major league of professional wrestling, it's a sorry state
This'll be
of affairs
quick.
in WWE. That show is rotten. They have no stars. They don't know how to create stars. There's bad comedy all over the place. The announcers talk to you like children. WWE treats you like you're a child. There's no incentive to watch it again. It's a bad promotion. It's
Yeah, I'm saying screw that stone.
and that's why so many people want to have hope for AEW. Because this complete and utter trash is what's up against AEW. And it's not good. And until Vince McMahon's out of the picture, this is what it's going to be. There's going to be no 6-month run of, wow, things have been great for the last few months. I can't believe this. Will they keep it up? No, if you get 2 good episodes in a row, people lose their minds. No one's losing their minds because it doesn't happen. Every now and then someone will write to us and say, oh, I wish you guys had watched Raw. One of the hours was really good. It's everything else. It's a rotten promotion. And as someone who loves the stock market, everyone should dump their WWE stock.
You got all those arms at your disposal. Use them.
By Brian Ladd.
Excuse me.
You know, I mean, it's just they have so much money. They make money hand over fist, even with all the layoffs, which were unnecessary. They have tons of cash on hand. Really talented people working there, and they blow it every chance they get. It's such a horrible show. I mean, I'm talking about the pay-per-view. Anytime I watch any of the television shows, every Friday, not every Friday, but some Fridays, if I'm flipping through the channels, because there's nothing on, I'll spend a few minutes on Fox and see what's on SmackDown. It's awful. Raw's unwatchable. NXT has gone downhill quick over the past year. They don't know how to make new stars. They drive
The
off
color's
a lot of their
amazing.
stars. It's just, it's bad. Sometimes they drive off some of their stars in the trunk of a car. Vince McMahon wrestling in 2020 is awful. I'd like to see someone there with some guts that tells him it's time to stay home. You're hurting everything. Everything you built, you're hurting. Jerk off. Brian? They can the main event, what they've sold. Alright, anyway, they started out, the first match is the I Quit match, Reigns and Uso. The main event, what they've sold the show on. And I'm sure that
So how about a
it won
breather?
out because Paul Heyman is involved,
No.
and he's smart enough to know that even though it's ridiculous to have the match that sold the whole show on first, it was the only way that they would at least have a virgin cage. And so whatever they did would not have already been done before, or it just the similarities, or just the fact that here's the girls in the cage, here's the other guys in the cage, and now here's the big cage match. Because Paulie's a genius. I'm willing to give him the fact that if he was behind this, that the second half we're going to chalk up to poor execution. Because I don't know what... I loved the first half of this, and then they just lost the fucking plot. And I loved the package. Because remember we were talking on the program when you told me about this a week or two ago. I said, okay, I loved the match that Reigns and Uso had before, where, you know, they established that Reigns was a heel and that Uso wouldn't quit, but that Reigns is really a dominant prick in the way they did it. And remember, I praised that. I liked it. I said, I just don't see how they're getting a rematch out of that. Well, then I saw this package. I said, okay, I can see this rematch now. I'm still interested because Reigns is incredible. It's a believable issue, a family rivalry, Heyman's fingerprints on it, so nobody's winning anybody. Serious as a heart attack. They did a nice angle on Raw, which we do not watch because of the fact that 98% of it sucks donkey schlongs. But they did a nice angle.
Oh, God.
So Clubbering Reigns with the chair, so I'm like, okay. I'm sure they're going to do something where once again Reigns is physically dominant.
Okay,
but
ready?
This kid won't
Here we go.
win.
Oh, God!
Fucking
Aw.
Reigns an even bigger
He didn't do it.
right?
Oh, God!
And after being shocked because it was the first match, I can say, okay, Heyman's smart enough to know the most important thing, if there's 3 cage matches, needs to be first. And And the way that they started out, Reigns is dominant, and he's pacing it slow there because Uso can sell. And they were taking the shit seriously, and they didn't just go out to do cool shit. Even when Uso would have the flurry, he made the dives look reasonable. You know, because he's trying to fucking do anything he can to beat this fucking better guy. Michael Cole said at one point, oh my god, he's run him into the Hell in a Cell. Examine that verbiage, Brian Last. It would be running him into the cell because the match, what you undergo is hell in the cell, but you can't run someone into the Hell in the Cell, can you?
Anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation.
No, come on, you must admit I'm right.
Of course you're right. Michael Cole was horrible. Michael Cole.
No, I'm not saying Michael Cole. I'm saying it was an awkward, misverbaged, whatever the fuck. He run him into the Hell in a Cell. Anyway, Uso's selling like he's really suffering. And the hope spots that he had, if there'd been fans, they would have gotten huge reactions. And Reigns trash talking. I like that. I did make a note here. They should have had at least a regular match.
Oh, gonna make us walk the rest of the way. I see how you are.
Because this was so. The first half of this was so much different from a normal match that I would have liked for people to have seen a normal match and maybe two. I know I'm going crazy.
Across the land, some of losses from Tenebrae can be seen
Tenebrae.
in memoriam, with no
And then
remains.
this became something different, but it's different anyway. And Reigns can sell too when he has to, and they made it plausible. To the point where the fake crowd
Can't keep
noise
up
was
with this
bothering
guy.
me at this point because the guys
First
in
the
ring were
Crown
doing such
City,
a good job.
then Hammerhead, then the
I
Royal
was
Two.
hearing their
His nickname
contact,
should have been Core the
and I was
Restless.
hearing their trash
Somehow not
talk.
as
It
catchy
would
as
have registered
Core the
even more if
Immortal.
you didn't have that
Making
fake
it out of insomnia only adds to his legend.
white noise
fortune favors the
behind
bold.
it, right? And then they brought the
wise make their
leather
own
strap in,
luck.
turned it into
You
a
think it's a
strap match.
coincidence
They're
he's made it
whipping
out of
each
all
other.
those battles alive?
Here's where
Wait,
I have an
was about
idea.
to say,
You
well,
strike
this
from
is the
behind.
best goddamn
From there
thing
we'll
we were
follow.
gonna see this
All
week
right.
on
Got
wrestling
it.
television. And then all of a sudden, the fucking teeter-totter went back the other way. What's the point there? I haven't even talked about these things.
What time is that? That's where you swing that thing!
You watch where you swing your thing.
Onward! Yep.
When I watched this match, I just kept thinking, I don't know what to make of this. I'll save my thoughts on the commentating.
Wonder what drew him to the Royal Tomb.
A morbid curiosity
But it was
for the
atrocious.
late Kings of Lucis.
Only one way to find out.
The video package, like you said, was fantastic. It got me into seeing this. And I recognize that you do things a little bit differently when there isn't a live
Focus.
crowd there.
Got it.
Find someone to talk to.
Want some?
It didn't look that great. There was the
We're
fuck with
here.
the strap.
A
It killed
tomb
the
fit for
momentum,
royalty.
but they weren't going at 100
Let's
miles
go
an
in and
hour,
find
but
the marshal.
They had an escalating situation in their match, in their fight, in their conflict until that point. Then the
Marshal.
Roman Reigns turned.
At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls. One such soul lies before you, To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me? Then why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why? Why did he lie to me?
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father.
Your father.
He always had faith in you, that when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess he left me no choice.
Excuse me. Reminds me of the Double Dramatic, the Undertaker promo when Paul Bearer was introducing Kane. You killed your family, Undertaker!
The power of kings goes with you, your majesty.
You're a murderer! You killed your family, Undertaker! You're a damn murderer! The royal arms are mystical weapons embodying the power of the rules of old. Usable only by Noctis, these weapons are incredibly powerful but cost HP to yield. Try not to get carried away and have curatives such as potions on hand to bring Noctis out of danger. Note that royal arms do not induce link strikes.
That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
So,
where are you going?
How many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Trick Trench. We know there to be a crypt, deep inside the tunnels.
Damn.
Outstanding, Doctor.
There's like outstanding now. He's just yeah, whatever.
You haven't lost your edge one bit, Marshal.
Still got an edge at any rate.
Huh?
Don't worry, I don't have the COVID. Why is the camera doing that?
Focus knocked. This way.
You said we was going towards the car. Well, screw you then. Don't let me go towards the car. I don't want to go there anyways.
Long years ago, we waged a fierce battle here against the Empire. It all went to ruin. And after that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place. No orders for me?
This shouldn't require much strategy.
Take him head on, or sneak up from behind. Choice is yours.
Never knew what hit him.
Hey, Ignis, instructions!
More of them? Fuck off.
Holding up all right?
I could do this in my sleep.
Mind if I finish the job?
Be my guest.
I don't
Ignis!
On your mark, Noct.
Gotcha.
How come Core got HP of fucking, look at that, 3,000.
Prompto, you all right?
Yeah, we're over here like pipsqueak.
Yes, sir.
Fucking Prompto over
fine,
here
sir.
ain't got shit.
Around and choked Uso out, and that killed it even worse. And then the referee was phony as a football bat, saying over and over, "Well, you gotta stay out quick."
I don't like the look of those numbers. Numbers alone don't decide a battle. What you lack in numbers, you make up for in tactics.
Which their problem was, what they were doing was wrong to do. Because it took it out of these guys are actually having a pretty good, believable conflict here. Okay, the guy's completely unconscious, but he's got to come back to consciousness to say, "I quit" before the match is over with.
Yeah, no.
Now they've lost it.
Hey, a high
Each
elixir,
one of them
alright.
gets choked out and they're laying there, and the referee has to repeat the same verbiage over and over in a monotone fashion with fake emotion.
Here's where we
if
go
that.
our separate ways. Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs. Seek them out and lay claim to the power they hold. You'll need it.
No, I wanted your 3,000
What will
HP.
you do? Keep an eye
No.
on the nifs.
At that point, what I
Find
had
out what
been
they're up to.
enjoying and what I was gonna
But you
say I
should
was
focus
wrong
on your
about
own
and that
task.
They should have rematched this. I started fast forward.
I will.
I said, let's just see when
You
they
take
go
care.
get back in action.
Here we go.
Keep it real,
And
huh?
I fast forward to the steps, the spot where
Look.
he did the drop
There's
kick
a
on the
door.
apron to him, then he put the
What
steps,
is
did
this
the drop kick
place?
to the
It
steps to the
appears to have
head.
been a shelter.
People lived here?
And here comes
Those
Adam
seeking
Pearce.
refuge from war
Bless
most
him and
likely.
Wars.
several other
Huh.
people
What
and
are they good
citizen
for?
officials to
Wonder if
stop the
anyone's
thing.
still living here.
Okay, fine. That could have been fine. Because the guy's obviously not able to continue. But then the dramatic
What's this?
snail's
Cable.
pace of
Wonder
Roman
where it
Reigns
leads.
closes them
Well, we
up
can
in
follow
the
it
cage
and see.
and throws the steps in
But what's
and puts
this
the
way?
steps on Jay and talks to him. I fast
A
forwarded
generator?
again.
So it would
Once
appear.
just get
Might
to
still run.
something.
Sweet, it works.
Oh,
And
then
then
there
finally
was
the other
light.
Uso brother
Oh,
comes
man.
in
I do
and
love me some
stops
light.
the murder. And Roman Reigns sits there and cries. I was fast forwarding through all of this because they lost the plot on what they were trying to do here because they were trying to do a fucking Shakespearean
Oh, yeah, walk slow.
dramatic scene about their family
Don't like the look.
crisis rather than a
What was that?
My bad.
believable
Kick the
fight
can.
over
You are killing me here, big
family
guy.
crisis that
Are
they
you
had as
trying to
money
give me a
and
heart
they're all
attack
proud
or
to be
something?
the goddamn thespians. And then he grabs the Uso brother and chokes him out, and Jay has to say I quit to save his brother. I'm not even as pissed off about that a guy says I quit when another guy's in a fucking hook. Because that actually,
If it's all the same to you guys, I'd rather not get buried alive.
Yeah, let us be quick.
Leather strap chokeout spot started. And instead of doing that, if they had kicked it up a gear where Uso got a fucking
I
flurry,
hate that noise.
and
What,
then
too
fucking
atmospheric
Reigns
for
beat
ya?
him down,
I can feel
and he
eyes on
fucking
us.
quit.
The second we
Just
turn
like
our
last
backs,
time,
bam!
he
Could
really
be
dug
even
into
worse.
him, have the brother come in, put the brother in the fucking hold, and have Jay finally say, I would have fought that. But what was it, 10, 15 minutes that the last part of the match was to do 3 or 4 meaningful moves? Just fucking,
Don't bother,
it
Knox.
was moving at a
It won't
glacial
open.
pace, and
Can I break it
that's
open?
what they
No.
were doing. And then Alpha and Sika came out. My God, their fucking social security numbers must be one. When they were in school, they didn't have history.
Locked.
Their birth certificates
Total
were just
shock.
kind
Hey,
of
if
granted.
something's worth locking up.
They're
It's
so
worth
old,
seeking
but they're
out.
still tough. But they gave the Roman Reigns the lay as the tribal chief. That was a nice touch. But
Giving up the chase?
I personally don't mind either way.
Give it up then.
Just dramatic reading, did it not?
It certainly did, and the pacing, it just got very slow. It took forever to get to wherever they were going. When Roman Reigns locked everyone in the cage and it gets back
A dead end.
I could have sworn this was it.
people in there, agents,
Well,
referees,
somebody
what they
turn on a light.
I'm going all out.
Just don't get...
Stop. He's gonna fight all 8 of them?
Yeah, well, actually, that would have been a great spot. Yeah, think about that. If everybody came in and they're all fucking workers or former workers. If Reigns had fucking hit a spear or something on every single one of those guys, give Uso a fucking chance to recover.
Sure want to talk.
Damn.
That is in the dark. Be nice to brighten things up in here.
I didn't know anything about that.
White porcelain teeth.
Whitest teeth I ever came across.
Well, what I was gonna say is, it's like acting.
The generator must have died, huh?
Well, just gotta keep moving.
And just non-stop dialogue, and that's the only word I could use for it. I think Jey Uso showed a lot in this feud. And he is, the Usos are probably underrated because so many people focus on the Young Bucks. People ignored the Usos.
Oh, good lord. I can't imagine how anybody's focusing on the Young Bucks and haven't seen the Usos. There's no similarity there whatsoever. But, well, all the Samoans can work. But these guys specifically, Reigns and Uso have shown they can sell. Their work is good. It just, whoever is over dramatizing this thing, and that's why I was giving Paul some compliments. Either this was something he laid out, but performance did not equate to the vision he had, or some things were shoehorned in here
Another
that
one.
he had no control over, or there was a timing misunderstanding. I don't see how he knew this was going to be an exciting thing.
Where'd you learn that one, Doc?
That was why I said try it out to
Another one out.
We all good?
Better than good.
Good to go.
Recording I was doing it to people working. I watched all of it, but like you, after I watched this, I had to go do something else for a while because I was just like, But anyway, I don't know what to say. I was really gonna put the fucking thing over. I swear.
Hey, you wanna watch where you're going?
Look at it.
You wanna watch
now
where
that
you're
they've
going.
heard me talk about it. Go back and tell me whether looking at it until suddenly the chokeout spot when all of a sudden drama and dialogue came in and the match left, if they had just kicked it up a notch and gone into a finish there, I would have thought the whole thing was great. Alright.
Wait, hear that?
Elemency, fire, ice, and lightning magic requires elemental energy to cast. Absorb energy from deposits found near havens and in other places around Eos. Nice. Even though I don't use that at all. I haven't used it yet. Or yet anyways, I shouldn't say at all. I just haven't used it yet.
They're complete, Mark. What would you say to me? What would you say to me, Brian Last, if I was to tell you that I fast-forwarded Sasha and Bailey?
I would say that you missed the best thing on the show.
Well,
Nothing.
then I won't
That's
tell you
weird.
that because I didn't. But I didn't miss the best thing on the show. Let me editorialize first. I am not
These are not the type of bad guys I like to fight.
What type do you like to fight?
Run, another
This is just for you.
What can I say? Alright, you hate bugs.
Me? Ooh, this looks promising.
An ominous sort of way.
Ripley and Charlotte, who stole the show at WrestleMania by being the only ones to just try to put on an athletic performance and being able to do so rather than all the other gaga with no fans in the crowd. I loved Ronda Rousey's debut because it was a classically laid out pro wrestling match. We talked about that. I have loved other things that Ripley has done with some of the when you have
Should give me a workout, Rondo.
Whatever doesn't kill me makes me stronger.
breaking hair
Getting by.
and their perfect blonde hair and their surgical accents.
Hey, Vegas, instructions!
They have the legitimate skills where they have the ability to work those skills and make you believe they're good. And physical conflict. I'm all about that. But for the greater good of the whole business and everybody in it, male and female, it is completely ridiculous that we're watching women go out there and do matches with chairs, colonizing the girls' head, taking weapons and kendo sticks,
Home stretch. It's over. I'm dying of thirst here.
I'm starving to death.
And yet we're all very much alive.
As a worker, her heel promos are great. As a matter of fact, I noted that I think after her wrestling days are over, and sooner or later everybody's are, I'm not rushing her to retire, they should make her a manager. Because what do a lot of the girls have in common that get over there?
That's weird.
Look good and they can do whatever they need to do in the ring, but they still aren't that great on the microphone. Why has there not ever been a top girl that has transitioned to becoming a fucking top manager for the next generation of women? Bailey could do that. Her promos are great. She knows how to work. She's not physically impressive like Rhea Ripley, just like fucking Bobby Eaton wasn't physically impressive like Sid. I'm sorry to equate Ripley and Sid. But she can work. She's a good heel. She was a good baby face. She's got a good mind, apparently, for having matches. Whenever I've seen her have a match, not what this was. So I'm high on Bailey. And
So not to borrow the old king's powers.
I wouldn't have liked this match
More or
if the
less.
guys had it.
At this rate, he'll soon rival his
Because
father's
it's
legacy.
just
The copycat
fucking
king.
gotten
Out of line.
too
Well,
ridiculous.
what's it like?
To the point where
Like I've got some
by
tricks
the
up
time
my
we'll
sleeve.
talk about it
No
a little
need to
while,
put
by
on a
the time
magic
Orton
show for us,
McIntyre, you know,
but
they
it
didn't
never
bother
had
to
to
use the
practice.
ring. Orton McIntyre, because now you've already had, this is the second cage match tonight. You're gonna have another one. The girls are in the
Ooh.
fucking cage.
I normally wouldn't do that, but yeah, just because I don't have that very many potions.
There's more furniture and devices than at a Home Depot that's hidden, secreted under the ring. So when Bailey comes in and brings in the chair and Sasha
And of course we
Banks
get a phone call.
takes it out and
Yeah.
Finally picked up. Thought I'd lost another king.
Just busy building my arsenal.
Good to hear. I have a task for you. The Empire's begun construction of a new base, along the road west to the sky. I need you to put it out of commission. If left unchecked, it will cost us access to the west and all the royal tombs that lie beyond. I believe you've met Monica. She can fill you in on the details. Go see her.
What's up?
People to see, bases to burn. Let's go see Monica at the outpost.
Come to think of it,
Okay, froze
we
up
did
there.
spy a large structure.
Yeah, hard to miss an ominous thing like that.
Ain't gonna be easy taking down a whole stronghold.
Can we really do this?
The Marshal believes we can, or he wouldn't have asked us. But first things first.
Right. Let's head back to the outpost.
Damn.
Watch the enemy's ears. Yep, right, got it.
Damn, is that that? Yeah, I remember from that. Is that 36? Jesus.
That's crossing the line.
Sorry.
Nope. It's not. Hate when it does that.
Man, who knew Cor was such a badass?
I'm just glad he's on our side.
Look at all these lights. What a relief.
Indeed. They ought to keep the demons at bay.
You ready to rumble, Nut?
In King's Night? Oh yeah, I'm game.
In that case, I'll join you.
Cor.
Perfect timing.
I likes.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, yes.
Hi.
Your Highness, the Marshal has apprised me of the plan. We've found a back door into the Imperial base. I'll mark the route on your map. The way is secure. You should be able to gain entry relatively easily.
Right. Yeah, I forgot about this. Damn! 333? go.
Ready for more?
You bet.
Let's hit it.
Well, shit.
So, who is this Monica person?
A servant of the Crown's Guard, like Gladio and myself.
She's one of my father's best, along with Dustin, who's guarding my sister.
Good to know we still have people we can count on outside the city.
Yeah, it's not really that far away. I don't even know why I took the damn car in the first place.
Where do we go from here?
Wow.
From here, we will split into 2 groups. Prince Noctis, please join the Marshal up ahead. The rest of you will assist me in the diversionary effort.
So that's me and Core, huh?
Well, see you guys later.
You go give him hell. We'll do the same on our end.
Surprised they were so laid back about him going by himself. Like other games, they would have done bitched about it and complained. Say no, he'll be lost without us. Yay, it's my 3,000 HP
Once
buddy,
we're in,
yay!
we launch our ambush, pushing out while support pushes in, crushing the enemy from both sides. Holding up all right?
I could do this in my sleep.
There's another one around here. No idea. Yeah, there you are. Damn. I like his move.
Not bad, Marshal.
You'll get there with experience.
Life's a little easier with Core around.
Don't get used to it. I'll be gone before you know it.
I'll enjoy it while I can.
Above us! Got it!
the others be all right on their own?
Worry, we're only
There's a lot of high elixirs on the ground.
Yeah.
Remember, a king fights with dignity.
No, it's not good. Jesus, lock on, it's not good.
Pathetic.
Marshal!
You'll get there with experience.
Is there any line you know?
Walk through the park. So it should be. Otherwise, you'd only get in everyone's way.
Could have gone it alone if I wanted.
That mentality could prove your undoing, Highness.
I think I'm going backwards now.
Knocked!
Marshal, it's good to see you again.
All right on your end?
Right as rain. The Nifs couldn't take their eyes off us.
Well, it is raining.
Thanks to you, we were spared their attention.
Stay right where you are. Well, if it isn't Kor the Immortal. So, you survived the Citadel. But you won't survive what I have in store for you. It's past time your legend came to an end.
It's Metal Gear! It's Metal Gear.
Hey, Marshal! How about you show us how it's done?
No whipping out. Let's move.
There's some up there, I see him. Motherfucker. Hey, what's up? What are you doing?
It's up to you. Nothing's gonna happen as long as I'm around.
The gloves are off! No more fun and games! Enough of this! You will suffer for this!
Hard and fast! Iggy, what's the best way to rid?
I cannot be defeated! No! This can't be happening!
Marshal! Got him on the ropes now. You're up!
No! No! Glory to the Empire!
Hell yeah!
Impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive. Seeing you in action puts my mind at ease. It's clear I don't need to worry anymore. I'll return to watching the Nifs.
Worry.
Till next time. Take care.
Ain't so bad out here once you get used to it.
Still a lot we haven't seen, though.
Hey, you changed my
Not
truck.
else to do.
Dare you.
Yeah.
Buck up. We're just getting started.
It's Metal Gear. Chapter 3, The Open World. The Empire is a powerful foe, and Noctis has far to travel before he can hope to reclaim the crystal. He sets out across new lands in search of the power of his forebears. I could just say ancestors.
So, the prince eludes death. And what of the elusive ring?
Eluna Freya has absconded with it.
Find and kill her. The ring is the final piece.
We may do well to take her alive. The Six wield power beyond our imagination. The Oracle holds the key for the king. She could unlock many secrets. Nay, High Commander. Lord Ravis, the Imperial Army is now at your disposal.
A moot point, while the fugitives remain at large. My men and I will continue our search for the Prince and the Oracle.
So glorious. My crystal.
Look out, world. Here we come.
We can finally leave this dust bowl behind.
The lands beyond are vast.
Hey, man, it went back to normal.
Bigger's better. More stuff to see and do.
First comes to Sky, a region known for its wetlands.
Really? Wetlands?
There's also a chocobo forest.
Now we're talking.
Further west lies the Clane region, wherein we'll find the town of Lestalem.
Oh. Isn't that where Iris is headed?
Barring delays, she should have arrived by now. Maybe even had herself a look at the meteor.
The meteor of the Six?
The same. Its heat is harnessed to power Lestalem.
Whoa. That sounds way cool.
I'm actually looking forward to this.
It'll be a long drive. Best fill up the tank before we set out.
Yeah, you might want to.
I believe we have a solid lay of the land now. The driver's seat is yours, Noct. If you so desire it.
Noctis can now drive the car whenever he wants. Tutorials? Screw you.
Who could this be?
Come on, bruh.
Hello?
Noct?
Iris?
It's really you. So good to hear your voice. Everything's fine over here. We managed to make it to Lestalem. We just settled into our new digs. So yeah, let me know when you're coming so we can meet up.
Yeah, will do.
You better.
Was that Iris? Can't even call her own brother.
In all fairness, yours wasn't the obituary broadcast all over Lucis.
What about me? She say anything about me?
Oh, come on, bruh.
Did you see that sign? Chocobos! Chocobos!
No time for that. Need to get to Lestalem.
It's still ages away. Come on, just a quick visit.
Sure. Let's check it out.
Yes! Gonna be awesome.
It's time. I was like, can I visit the stores? I mean, Jesus Christ, you just want to talk.
Hey there.
And you got nothing. Sorry, Saga.
See you next time.